Right, I'd say I'm in a pretty bad spot. I'm off-road now. I don't know where I am. Got about 30% battery left and I haven't got any signal, so I don't know. That Jay Slater got lost on Musca, didn't he? Well, I'm in Porto de la Cruz somewhere. Fucking hell, brother, ain't good. Gravel. Oh no. Everyone, hopefully you can hear me all right. It's pretty windy, so welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing something absolutely psychotic. So I'm going to be climbing Teide not once but twice. So this is going to be by far my hardest ever day on a bike. So Mount Teide is about 20 miles long and it's about 7,500 feet of climbing. So we're going to do that twice. So you're looking at 40 miles worth of climbing and about 15,000 feet of climbing. So I'm just heading over towards Los Gigantes now. Unfortunately, the wind is up massively, so that's going to play another factor today. So I'm going to head up through Chio, head up to Teide that way, and then descend over to the north, drop down into Porto de la Cruz, have lunch, and then bang back up it again. But I'm not thinking about Porto de la Cruz right now, just thinking about the first climb. And let's get over to Chio, Los Gigantes, and let's head up there. So just a bit of information on the climbs that we're doing. So this climb from the south side, which is Chio side, this is probably the most used route up to get up to Teide. Probably because it's, I would say, probably one of the easiest routes. It's about 6% for 20 miles, but it's kind of like a flat, straight road. It's like if you look in America, down those flat, straight roads, you can just see forever. It's kind of like that. And then the other side, Porto de la Cruz, is the north side of the island. And you're probably looking at about an 8% gradient over there, average. So it's a little bit harder. So the plan will be to hit this side, the south side, a little bit easier, and save some matches for later when we're going up Porto de la Cruz, because yeah, it's going to be really, really tasty, that one. So at the top of Chio now, and it's started raining. Don't get rain in Tenerife, do you? Unbelievable, Jeff. So if it's raining here, by the time I get to Porto de la Cruz, I'd imagine it's definitely going to be raining. But I've got my jacket, so I'm all prepared. In theory, we're only about 1,000 meters up, so we could go above the clouds, hopefully. But don't really want to get wet. Not in Tenerife, don't mind it at home. I don't know if you can see there's a rainbow there, slowly, quietly. So I just threw my jacket on, because we're going to go up, we're going to ascend. Obviously it's going to get colder as we go up, and it's started to spit, so just thought, bite the dust now. Right, let's carry on. So I'm just at the bottom of Chio now, so 15 miles to the top of Teide. Average grade 6%. Voila, let's go. We've put a 34 tooth cassette on the back of this bike now, which is absolutely lovely for out here. We've put these hoods in a little bit, so a little bit more comfort, and we've took a couple of spaces out of here. I don't have it slammed because I like a little bit of comfort when I ride as well, but yeah, the bike's nice, man. $40K to the top, baby. I was thinking about sitting with them for a little bit, but it's nice to have a few carrots to chase. on the way up. But I'm looking at averaging about between 250 and 260 on this side, which does sound like a lot, but when you're in a sixpence climb, it's actually not as bad as it sounds. Try not to tip up into the 300s, which can be easy to do when you're out the saddle or whatever. So keep it nice and controlled, and then save it all for Porto Della Cruz later on, but not thinking about that too much right now. Sun's coming out, so I think we're going to go above the clouds and it'll be nice up there. Cold but nice. They're trying to chase me back on. They're down there. You see them coming around the corner? Looks like I'm the fucking mouse now. Can't be getting beaten by 50-year-old men. This is what I mean. Cycling this way is like a long straight road. It's like, imagine if like you're in America. So it can get pretty daunting and boring. What I mean is, like, you keep looking up and it doesn't look like you're going anywhere. So just keep looking down at the power. Try and average about 250, 260 up this side, and save a little bit for later. So there we are, there is Teide. Gonna be seeing a lot of that today. Making really good time. I think there's a bit of a tailwind, to be honest, because I'm climbing at about only 240 and about 13 miles an hour, which is pretty decent. Alright, I'm almost at the top now. Kind of averaged about 300 up through there, which didn't really want to do, but can't help myself sometimes. Alright, so at the top of Teide now. So I just slotted it up there at about 300 odd watts. And clear blue skies up here, not clouds. About 2,000 meters above sea level, so the air is really thin up here. It's quite cold. So if you start chugging it up here and start putting power out and getting that heart rate up, you'll find out very quickly that air ain't the same as when you're at sea level. But it's up when you're riding up here, it's like you're riding through space, like riding through all the lava fields, and it's quite cool. Man, it's very cool. Where else can you go in the world in March and it be clear blue skies, 20 degrees, not here, it's not 20 degrees. Everyone's got their jackets on. It's always busy up here, so if you are coming up here, make sure you bring a jacket and keep your eyes on, because hundreds of cars, hundreds of buses, tours. There is a cable car that runs there. What the chances that running today? I've never been over this side of the island, so it's nice to see it, but let's have it right. The south is sunny and it's gorgeous. Oh, I wish I brought a set of gloves. I didn't realise it'd be like this. This is what it's like over in the North Sea. We're in the clouds, so hopefully I've still got about 1,700 metres to descend. I've had to stop on the way down. I'm frozen. My hands are gone. Oh, I've still got 1,400 metres to descend, but I can't see the sun. If you're coming and doing this, bring a set of gloves. I've had to stop. This is the second time. I can't feel my hands. Alright, so we've made it down to Porto Della Cruz. It's quite confusing to get down here, to be fair. There's quite a lot of motorways that can slip off, but anyway, we've got it here now. Gonna have a quick bite of lunch, bit of lunch, and then it's 3 o'clock now, so 5 hours that took, 70 miles and about 3,000 meters of climbing. So that works out at about 9,000, is it? Something like that, 9,000 feet. So I'm gonna have a quick bit of lunch and then yeah, literally go back up it again. And this side's gonna be harder, obviously, and my legs are going to sleep. That descent was absolutely freezing. One of the coldest descents I've ever been on. All right, so I just had a nice seafood spaghetti for lunch. It was like the first place there. I was just, oh, we'll just call that on. But trying to get out of Porto de la Cruz is an absolute nightmare. Like there's so many like motorways and like roads that don't lead anywhere, and so I had to put maps on. Now we're on a 15% climb to get out. Heading up to Teide now to start the climb. Hopefully I'm gonna have enough light to finish it. Well, I will do. But anyway, I'm gonna get my nut down for a bit now and bash it out because I'm in the wrong gear right now. Oh, well, I say last bit. Still got 18 mile left. We're in good spirits. Get a bit Chris Fuzzy on those headphones. So I messed up and went the wrong way. So I lost a bit of time there and done more climbing than I had to. But now it's really a race against the light. Whether I make it home in time. I don't want to be on descending Teide in the pitch black if I mean, I have got orange on. Oh dear. That's why I need someone to plan my routes. I don't do admin. Maybe I should. Oh well, enough yatting. It's going to be a closer. Right, so I'm in a pretty bad spot. I'm off road now. I don't know where I am. I've got about 30% battery left and I haven't got any signal. So I don't know. That Jay Slater got lost on Musca, didn't he? Well, I'm in Porto de la Cruz somewhere. Fucking hell, brother, ain't good. Gravel. Oh no. Like, I haven't got a clue how I got here and I haven't got a clue how I'm going to get back from here, to be honest, and I'm lost in a wood. Like, straight up. I'm a little bit worried, actually. I've got half a water bottle left and a little bit of sweets, and I'm on a gravel track in the middle of nowhere. Mint. I'm lost. I'm gonna have to cycle back to... What the fuck? What? Right, I found my way back onto some sort of track. So I'm just gonna have to descend back down to Porto de la Cruz if I can find my way back down there. This has been an absolute mare, man. I'm getting cold now. I'm up in the clouds. Done all that climbing and now I'm gonna have to go back because I haven't got a clue where I am. I don't know where I am. Like, straight up. And Garmin hasn't got a clue either. Maps, I haven't got any signal, so I'm fucked. Right, I'm back on the main road now. I've descended back into Porto de la Cruz. It's my only option. Got about 40 minutes of light left. So, yeah, that. Well, it's not even go up over Teide because I don't actually know how to get there. So, as soon as I get down there, I'm calling a pint on. A big, fat, juicy one. Actually, no, two. All this climbing I've just climbed, but now I've got to descend back down. Right, scrap that. I'm not going down to Porto de la Cruz. Just found a nice little local bar, cafeteria. So I'm going to head in there and have a little pinty. I got reinforcements. I got the boom car coming to grab me. Gonna have to drop a pin, but what a gutting day. It's not the fact that I feel fine. Like, realistically, I only had about 3,000 feet to climb. Done about 100 miles, like 95 miles or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go for a pint. So this has actually turned out quite well, really. I'm in a Repsol garage. 150 beers, and they've got the football. Nice little Spanish gaff. I was thinking about going down to Porto de la Cruz, but it's really expensive down there, to be fair, in the places I was, and this is closer for the boom car to come and get me. So we'll just rough it out here now. I don't know what the scores on the doors were. I think it ended up with about 95 miles, but to be fair, I thought I was all lost. I don't know how it got out of that gravel section, to be fair. I don't even know how I got in there. What a nightmare. Right, thanks for watching everyone. Obviously yesterday did not go to plan. When I've actually looked back at the Strava map, I was actually on the right route, and then I changed, and then I went up that gravel path and I got completely lost in there for about an hour. And out here can be quite scary because when you're up in those volcanic mountains, they all look the same, and you're like in basically a woodland. You could be in the lava fields. So I was completely didn't know where I was going. So then I had to basically descend back down, and I was basically at about 1,000 meters up as well. So I didn't have that much more to climb. Very frustrating. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that ride again because that's gonna niggle at me. I wanted to get double Teide and I wasn't able to do it. I ended up going to that Repsol garage, had a few little canyons in there, and then I ended up getting back from there at about 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. So very frustrating day, but I felt really good on the bike. I know I can go and do that ride, that's not an issue. So it's just one of those, isn't it? I think my next vlog will be bashing up Musker. I want to go over to Musker and set a massive PB. The gearing on my new bike is absolutely fantastic as well. It's like a 34 cassette, so you can spin up all these climbs a lot easier. So anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I'll catch you in the next one. El Bash.